Dear students, welcome to Colorava Tutorials Chitradurga. Students, in this video we have explaining the 8th mathematics, that is you are going to attend in a public exam 2024. You have practiced this question paper with key answers, and also compare this with your textbooks, and also practice the related questions to attend the public exam. So students, come now, and how the question papers and key answers are there. I have explained in every question and with details explanation. So students, if you are the new one to watch our YouTube channel, you subscribe yourself, because I will upload it all the subject model question papers and also key answers. This is only the model question paper with key answers, not the original question paper. So many students are asking me, sir, is this original paper? Is the same paper comes to the exam? No, this is only a model question paper. For practice, I have uploaded this one. Okay, students, now we are moving to the new question paper, that one. So this is the question paper. Before going to this one, I will show you the complete question paper. So students, this is the model question paper. It carries 16 1 marks questions. See, observe these questions. So all questions, these 16 questions carries 1 mark. This is an MCQ questions. I will explain how to get the answer in the for MCQ questions. So, and also 4 1 marks questions are there, and also there are 2 marks 6 questions are there, and 3 marks 3 questions. So, and 4 marks 1 question, and 5 marks 1 question. So this is the complete question paper. So now we are moving to the how to get the answer for these questions. Yes, students, the first question is four options are given for each statement. Choose the correct alternative. That is additive inverse of minus 5 divided by 9. When we write the additive inverse, it just change the symbol of the number. So it is minus 5 by 9. You have to write this as plus 5 by 9 only. If they ask the multiplicative inverse, you have to inverse this one, 9 by 5, and write only the same symbol. This is the multiplicative inverse, and this is the additive inverse. Additive inverse means by changing only the symbol. If it is minus, then you have to write plus. If it is plus, then you have to write minus. The number is as it is. But in the multiplicative inverse, the numerator and denominator gets changes, but the same symbol is retained as it is. So therefore the additive inverse of this one is plus 5 by 9. Option B is the correct answer. Then the standard form of 100 into 7 into 10 into 1 plus 8. So you have to shorten it. 100 into 7 means 100, plus 10 into 1 is 10. Sorry, 100 into 7 is 700. 10 into 1 is 10 plus 8. If you add this one, you get 718. And the standard form is option A, 718. The sum of the exterior angle of an polygon is. So you get any polygon, or it may be a triangle, or it may be a quadrilateral, or it may be a pentagon, hexagon, whatever it may be. All the polygons have the exterior angle sum is equal to 360 degree only. There is no change in that one. Therefore the sum of the exterior angles is 360 degree. And the decimal form of 3 into 10 raised to minus 5 is. So here for writing the decimal form, you have to write this number as like this. 3 is in the numerator. If it is minus in the exponent, we have to write it in the denominator, 10 raised to 5. That becomes positive. So then 3 divided by 10 raised to 5 means how many zeros you have to write? 5 zeros here we have to write. So we have to put the number. If the in the denominator there are 5 zeros are there, we have to move the decimal point 5 digits before that one. So I write 0.1234, including 3, it is 5. So this is the 0.0003. 4 zeros are there before 3. So therefore it is the option is 4 zeros are there. Oh, there is a option, wrong option is there. So I will. So students, there is a option is wrong. They have to given the four zeros before that one. So therefore, you have to write that as the 0.003. So that is four zeros are there. So now separate the slips with numbers from 1 to 10 are put inside the box. The probability of getting number 6 when one slip is picked randomly. Here the numbers are 1 to 10. Therefore, here we get the probability of the number getting 6 is equal to number of events divided by number of sample space. Here the total number of sample space is 10 because there are 1 to 10 numbers are there. So for getting the 6 only, so therefore it is only one possible, therefore 1 by 10 is the answer. So option C is the correct answer. Then points which lies on the x-axis, that means if we take the graph of this one, if the first point is like 0 1, sorry 1 0, and the second point is like 2 0, and the third point is on the x-axis it is 3 0, and then here minus 1 0. So that means the numbers on the x-axis is like that first value is x and second value becomes 0. If the second value is 0, then it is lies on the x-axis. Here option A is the second value is 0. So therefore 2 0 is on the x-axis. If this one is taken, this is lie on the y-axis only. The quotient when, so I will remove the ink mark here first. Yes. The quotient when 24x y square z cube is divided by 6y z square. Here I write 24x y square z cube divided by 6y z square. You have to split into factors. That means 24 can be written as 2 into 2 into 6 into x into y square means y into y, and z cube means 3 times we have to write the z, and then divided by here 6 into y into z square means 2 times we have to write. Here 6 get cancels, y get cancels, and 2 z's get cancels. What is the remaining number? 2 2s are 4, and x and y, that is z. XYZ are remaining, that is 4 XYZ is the correct answer. Therefore option D is the correct answer. So then we move on to the next question. The eighth one, which among the following is in the shape of the prism? So a nail, is the nail is on the shape of the prism, the nail is like this. So this is not on the shape of the prism. So not sharpened pencil with edge. Oh, so you see, without sharpened pencil is like this. So this is like a cylinder, that is option B. And ice cream cone is like this. This is not the cylinder. And gopura of the temple is like this, or it may be like this also. So therefore all these are not like cylinder, only the pencil, not sharpened pencil with the edges is the correct answer. The ratio of the 50 paisa of rupees 5 rupees. Here for writing the ratio we have to take only the same denomination. That means here it is 50 paise and then it is 5 rupees. We didn't write these two ratios because, so we have to convert any one in the same unit form. So we have to convert this rupees into paise. That means 50 paise is to 5 rupees means 1 rupees is equal to 100 paise. So therefore 5 rupees is equal to 500 paise. So now we have to write this as 5 rupees as 500 paise. Both are paise. Then we have to simplify this one. That means 50 divided by 500. The ratio can be written like this also. 0 0 get cancels, 5 ones are 5 tens are, that is equal to 1 by 10. So then we written that like this as 1 is to 10 also. Therefore option A is the correct answer. the formula to find the area of the trapezium, that is for the area of the trapezium means there are two parallel sides are there. In any trapezium there are one pair of parallel sides, these two pair of parallel sides. Therefore we have to write this as half into, here we have to take this as h and this as a and this as b. Therefore half into h into a plus b is the area of the trapezium. Among the following is not a perfect cube. Here here there are three zeros are there, it is a cube. And there are two zeros are there, this is not a cube. And 216 is the cube of 6 and 64 is the cube of 4. So therefore option b is the correct answer. 100 is not a cube, it is only a square. Which number is divisible by both 3 and 9? So for dividing divisible rule for the 3 and 9, if you add the numbers, that is the factors of the 3 and 9 only. So if you add the digits here, 3 5 7 6, if you add this one 3 5 plus 7 plus 6, 8 plus 7 15 plus 6 21, here it is divisible by 3 but not by 9. Therefore it is not divisible by both these. This number is both the factor multiples of 3 and 9. And if you add this 3 5 plus 7 plus 3, 8 plus 7 15 plus 18, here this one is divided by both 3 and 9, it is the correct answer. But we have to check another number also, 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. So this one 9 plus 7 16, 16 plus 7 21, 24. So this 24 is not divisible by 9. So therefore, so this one 3 5 plus 8 plus 15, 15 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 9. Therefore option C is the correct answer. Which operation is not closed in the set of rational numbers? So here there are only two options are there. So I will get you which options are more two options. So students, there are another two options are here they didn't given. That means option C. Option C is of multiplication. Option C is of multiplication and option D is of division. So therefore, the operation which is not closed in the set of rational numbers. In set of rational numbers, addition is closed and subtraction is also closed under rational number and multiplication is also closed under rational number. So therefore, division is not closed under rational number. Therefore, we write option D is the correct answer. Why? I will explain you why the division is not closed under the rational number. Because if you write 5 divided by 0, this is not the number is like which number? So the number is not defined, so therefore this is not possible to take this as a rational number. So then we move on to the next one. Okay. The solution of 6x minus 12 is, that is 6x minus 12. Here I simplify this one, that is 6x is equal to 12, not minus. So if you transfer this x to the right hand side, that becomes that goes to the denominator, 6 ones are 6 twos are, that is x is equal to 2. This is the correct answer. Therefore option A is the correct answer. The digit in the unit place of the square of 86 is, if you multiply the for finding the square of 86, you have to multiply these two numbers first. 6 6 are 36. Here this is the in the unit place or in the ones place. Therefore 6 is lies on the ones place of the square of 86. So the quadrilateral in which the diagonals bisect perpendicularly. In which quadrilateral the diagonals bisect perpendicularly? So in trapezium no, rhombus yes, parallelogram no, rectangle no. So in rhombus only the diagonals are bisect perpendicularly. You observe this rhombus. So this is the rhombus. If you write these diagonals, these two are perpendicularly bisect. All the angles here is are 90 degree. So therefore rhombus is the correct answer. So next we are going to the 17th question. Find the product of this number. So for 1 mark it is product. So we have to multiply this one. I write once again the problem. 3x plus 5x plus 5. Sorry, y. So for multiplying I write here 2x into 3x and then plus 2x. Oh, both are. Oh, wait. It is very easy to solve this one. I will show you the easy way. So there are like terms in the inside the bracket. So we have to write this as 2x into 3x plus 5x means that becomes 8x plus y. Now we have to easily multiply this one. 2x into 8x. So we multiply 2x by 8x and also we have to multiply this 2x by y also. So 8 2s are 16 x into x, x square plus 2 into xy means 2xy. This is the multiplication. And then write the formula to find the total surface area of the cylinder. For getting the total surface area, we have to consider this area and also the top area and also the bottom area also. So therefore, the total surface area of the cylinder means we have to write this as the TSA of cylinder, total surface area of cylinder. We have to write the curved surface area of the cylinder is pi r square h. Wait, so here I will take the volume of this one. Wait please. So the TSA of the 2 pi r into r plus h is the TSA of the cylinder. So then we move on to the next one. The number of workers required to complete a work and the time required to complete the work is example for kind of ratio. If the number of workers is increased, the number of workers is increased, the time becomes decrease. If one quantity increases, then the another quantity is decreased. This is the example for inverse ratio. So this is the inverse ratio. So then simplify this minus 4 whole to the power of 5 divided by minus 4 whole to the power of 8 by writing this one as minus 4 whole to the power of 5 divided by minus 4 whole to the power of 8. By applying the law of indices, minus 4 whole to the power of 5 minus 8. So that is equal to minus 4 whole to the power of minus 3. So therefore this can be written as 1 divided by minus 4 whole to the power of 3. Or if we simplify this one, that becomes minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4. So that is equal to 1 divided by 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64 minus 1 by 64. This is the answer. So then they given the sum of the three consecutive rational numbers is 5%. Find the numbers. That means the consecutive rational numbers. The consecutive rational means if there is the, let the number be x. If we take, let the first number be x. First number be x. Then the two numbers, next two numbers. Then the next numbers are, that means we have to add this one 1 and also x plus 2. That means there are some, they ask the sum. That means sum is equal to x plus 1 plus x plus 2. That is they given the sum is 5%. So we return this as 5% is equal to x plus x plus x, that becomes 3x, and also 2 1 plus 2, that is 3. 5% means we write this as 5 divided by 100, that is equal to, here we have to take 3 as common, x plus 1. If you send 3 to the next left hand side, that becomes 5 divided by 3 into 100. So that is equal to x plus 1. So wait, I will check the problem is correct or not. Students, what I say is correct. This is not the 5%. This is the 51. The problem is wrong. So I will take here the 51. So wait. So this is these three steps are wrong. So here the sum becomes x plus 3, 3x plus 3 is equal to, the sum is equal to 51. So here we have to take 3 as common, or we have to transfer this 3x to the right hand side also. That is the easy way to have to solve this one. That becomes 3x, you put this 3x as it is here, you have to transfer this 3 plus 3 to the right hand side, that becomes 551 minus 3. So that is 3x is equal to, this becomes 48. Now we have to transfer 3 to the right hand side. 48 divided by 3, this goes to the denominator 3. That means if you divide 48 by 3, 3 ones are 3 6 are, that x is equal to 16. If you divide this one, you get 16. 3 ones are 3, 18, 3 6 are 18, that is equal to 0 0, that is x is equal to 6. And the next numbers, if x is equal to 6, what is x plus 1? X plus 1 is equal to 16 plus 1, that is 17. And what is the number x plus 2? That is 16 plus 2, that is equal to 18. Next, at last you write the three consecutive numbers are, the three consecutive numbers are numbers are 16, 17 and 18. So these are the three consecutive numbers. Then we move on to the next one. Find the square root of 2304 by long division method. So for taking the long division method, you have to write like this one. So by grouping two numbers at a time, here the 23, the square number which is less than 23 is of 4, 4 fours are 16, here we have to write. By subtracting this one, 7 you get. And also here 0, so we take 0 4 as the next year. In the for the next step, we have here we have to add 4 plus 4, that is 8. So what number you put here and also here for getting the 704? So for getting 704, we put the same number in both the places. That means here if you put 2 twos are 4, 2 8s are 16, that is not comes 8 8s are 64, it may be possible. That means you write 8, 8 8s are 64, 6 carry, 8 8s are 64 plus 6 70, that completes the division. That is square root of 2304 is equal to 48. So this is the correct answer. Then find the value of 102 whole square by using the identity a plus b whole square. So 102 whole square can be written as 100 plus 2 whole square. Therefore first I write the formula a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now I take the numbers as 100 plus 2 whole square. That means in the place of A we have substitute 100, in the place of B we have substitute 2. So in the place of A I write 100 whole square plus 2 into, in the place of A we write 100 and in the place of B we have to write 2 plus, here B square is right, so we write this as 2 square. So here in the place of B we have to write 2 square. This becomes 2 square. And then 100 square means there are 2 zeros, we have to write 4 zeros here. And 2 into 2 4, 4 into 100 means 400. Here 2 square means 4. So now we have to add this number. 4 zeros are there and then 400 is there, then 4 is there. 4 0 4 0 1. So this is the square of 102 whole square. That means here 102 whole square is equal to 10404 is the correct answer. Next question, calculate the total surface area of the cuboid whose length is 16 centimeter and breadth is 40 centimeter. So now I take the measurements here. They given length is equal to 60 centimeter and breadth is equal to 40 centimeter and height h is equal to 50 centimeter. So now we have to find out the total surface area of the cuboid. Total surface area of cuboid. Total surface area of the cuboid is 2 into L into B, LB plus BH plus LH. So this is the total surface area. So now we have to find out the total surface area. That means 2 into L means 60 into B is of 40. So now I write the square bracket. And then B is of 40 into H is of 50. For this I substitute this one. For this I substitute this one. Plus LH means L means 60 into H means 50. So here I substitute for this LH as 60 into 50. Now I simplify this one. 60 into 40. First you multiply 6 fours are. 6 fours are 24. 2 zeros are there. Next 4 fives are 20. 2 zeros are there. Plus 6 fives are 30. 2 zeros are there. By adding all these you get 2400, 2000 and also 3000. So that means 0, 0, 4, 3, 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7, 7400. This becomes 2 into 7400. You have to multiply this by 2. 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 fours are 8, 2 sevens are 14. So this is the total surface area of the cuboid. Total surface area of the cuboid is equal to 14,800 centimeter square. So then factorize a square plus 8a plus 16. So for factorizing, we have to find the factors of 8 and 16. Here it is 8 and here it is 16. That is, when we multiply the two numbers, we get 16, and when we adding these numbers, we get 4. That means we get 4 into 4 is equal to 16. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. So now we write this as a square by splitting 8a into 4a plus 4a, because here it is 4 plus 4, and plus here we have to multiply this 4 into 4, 16. So by taking here a as the common factor, here we get a. Here it is a square. When we take a common, that becomes a. Here it is in 4a. If you take a outside, you have to common, that becomes a plus 4. Here also there is 4 is common in both the terms. Then we take common as 4. Here this becomes a is there. Plus if you take 1 4, that becomes 1 4 is here. So now a plus 4 is in both the terms. We have to take that as a plus 4 as common. Then in this term a is there, so you put a, and in this term 4 is there, you put 4. So this completes the factorization. So then we take the can a polyhedron have 10 faces, 20 edges and 15 vertices? So here it is by mistakenly this one comes, you didn't bother about this. Can a polyhedron have 10 faces, 20 edges and 15 vertices? Verify. That means faces is equal to 10 and edges is equal to 8, E is equal to 20, and vertices V is equal to 15. For verifying, we have to use the Euler's formula. What is Euler's formula? Euler's formula is F plus V is equal to E plus 2. If you get the both side LHS and RHS equal, then the polyhedron has the these numbers of faces and edges. So number of faces is of 10 and vertices are 15. Then E is equal to 20 plus 2. 10 plus 15 is of 25, and 20 plus 2 it is of 22. So this is not equal. Therefore it is not possible, it is not possible to get a polyhedron, to get a polyhedron by faces of how much, by 10 faces, 20 edges, 20 edges and 15 vertices. So this is not possible. Then we move on to the next one. Solve the following, construct a quadrilateral more. So we have to construct a quadrilateral here. For constructing a quadrilateral, first we have to take the rough diagram of the quadrilateral. So I take the rough diagram of the quadrilateral like this. So this is the rough diagram. So MO is given as 6 centimeter, OR is given as 4.5 centimeter, and angle M is equal to 60 degree, angle O is equal to 105 degree, and R is equal to 105 degree. So now we have to construct this one. First we have to construct this MO of 6 centimeter. So this is MO of 6 centimeter. So now we have to construct a 60 degree. So you take a semicircle and cut that one. That will, if you give this one as a 60 degree. Now by taking a line, you have to write this 60 degree. Then we have to mark of 105 degree. Here also we get 105 degree. There is a another side is there. Then here there is a 4.5 centimeter. So you have to cut this by 4.5 centimeter. Here 4.5 centimeter, by taking a by taking this, by taking compass, you have to cut this one 4.5 centimeter. So that gives you an arc 4.5 centimeter. In this place we have to put 105 degree. Here also we have to put 105 degree in this place. So by drawing this one as this point as taken as R, so this gives you 105 degree. So then this place where you get is E. This is the quadrilateral. MORE, more is the quadrilateral. This is the way of constructing a quadrilateral. So then we move on to the next, this one. Draw a graph of given data and answer the given question. Here there are given deposits. So they give the deposits in one column, and in one row, and simple interest in the another row. So we have to write these deposits in x-axis, and write the simple interest in y-axis. So therefore we have to take the graph here. So in the x-axis we have to take deposits, and y-axis we have to take simple interest. So now we take the numbers here. Here it is 0. The first column is taken as 1000, and second one is taken as 2000, and third one is taken as 3000, and fourth one is right as 4000, and also then it is 5000. So in the y-axis we have to take, that is 0, 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280, 320, 360, and this is of 400. So in the y-axis we have take simple interest. So now we have to mark this point. That means in 1000 we have mark 80, 1080. So this gives you the 1080. The point here it is 1000, and this is of 80. So we have to mark this as 1080. And then in 2000 we have mark 160. In 2000 we have mark 160. So this is of 160. And in 3000 we have mark 240. In 3000 we have mark this as 240. So this is the point where the 3000. And in 4000, in this line we have to mark the 240, that is 320. So in this place we have to mark 320, and then in 5000 we have to mark 400. So here it is 400. So this is the point. So now we have to, by joining all these points, you get a line like this one. So now we have to answer the question, will the graph passes through the origin? Yes, this graph passes through the origin. If you continue this line, this is passes through the origin. Therefore, yes, the graph passes through the origin. And second question, using the graph, find the simple interest for the rupees 2500. So for simple interest, here we have to take 2500 in between 2000 and 3000. So in between 2000 and 3000 we have to mark here. Here it is 2500. So if you go on this one, so here we get a mark is there. This one is the 200. Here 2500 reaches the graph line at the point of 200. So therefore it reaches the point of 200 here. So we get the interest for 2500 is of, so 2500 is of 200. Therefore, the rupees 200 is the interest. So then the cost price of the material is 15,500 for its repair cost. Rupees 450 is spent. If the material is sold for 15% profit, find its selling price. So the cost price is equal to 15,500, and there is expense is there. For repair, the expense is there. The expense is equal to 450. The total rupees becomes the real cost of the material. The real total cost of the material becomes 15,950. So now if the material is sold for 15% profit, then find its selling price. That is, selling price is equal to percentage profit divided by cost price into 100. So that is equal to, so students, the formula I get here is not correct, so I will remove this formula. Wait. So here for getting the selling price, we have to write 100 plus percentage profit divided by 100 into cost price. This is the correct formula. So therefore 100 plus percentage profit is 15 divided by 100 into cost price is of 15,950. So that is equal to 115 divided by 100 into, so here the 00 get cancels, so we write only 10 into 1595. So that means by multiplying this 115 by, the multiplication is gives that 183,425 divided by 10. If you divide this one, you get 18,342 rupees 50 paise. So this is the selling price of the cost material is that is 18,342 rupees 50 paise. Then we move on to the next one. Yes, by solving this one we have to multiply this one. By simplifying the first one, I take odd by adding 2x into z minus x minus y plus 2y into z minus y minus x. Here we have to multiply this 2x to the z, that becomes 2xz, plus into minus minus, you have to multiply this to x also, 2x into x, that becomes 2x square. Here we have to multiply this y also, that becomes 2xy. So then if you multiply 2y to the z, that becomes 2yz, and if you multiply 2y to the y, that you get plus 2y square, and also if you multiply it to the x, minus 2xy. So here you observe the like terms, which were the like terms here. There are 2xy, 2xy, these two are the like terms, and also there are only one like term is there, so we have to add that one. So 2xy plus 2xy, that becomes 4xy plus 2xz plus 2yz minus 2x square plus 2y square. So this is the answer you get. And for the second one, a plus b plus c into a plus b minus c. That means here you have to take this as a plus b into a minus b also. This becomes a plus b, and a minus b also you have to take on like this one. So, or you have to multiply this one by a single term, a into a plus b minus c, and plus b into, by taking this one with a plus b minus c, and also plus c into a plus b minus c. So here a into a becomes a square, a into b becomes ab, plus into minus minus, a into c becomes ac. Next a into b becomes ab, here ba or ab both are same, plus b into b becomes b square, plus into minus minus bc, plus c into a becomes ca, plus b into c becomes bc, plus into minus minus c square. So here we have to write this as a square, this is of b square and c square, a square plus b square minus c square. Here ab and also ab are there, we have to add that one to ab, and here it is bc plus bc minus bc gets cancels, and plus ac minus ac gets cancels. So this is the term here, the left term. So next we move on to the 31 question. Here draw a pie chart for the following data. So for this data we have to find out the angles, that is sector angles. For getting the sector angles we have to take this as here we have to convert this as angle, that becomes comes as in Kannada. So this is angle is equal to, here we have to getting the angles. So here first for first one it is 180 degree, for second one it is 90 degree, 60 degree, 30 degree. That means here if you add this one, that gives you 36 by taking 18. This one 18 divided by 36 into 360 degree. So by getting all these you get the angles here. Total is 360 degree. Now we have to construct the pie chart. So for construct a pie chart, so here we have to take on this one. Wait for me. So now we take the measurement of this one. So now we take first a circle, and then you have to draw a radius here. So by marking 180 degree here, so by marking 180 degree, so this gives you 180 degree, and draw a straight line here also, another radius from this point. So this gives you the part of 180 degree, and then marking here 90 degree. So marking here 90 degree, you have to draw from the center of the circle another one. So this gives you the 90 degree, and then by marking 60 degree here we have to draw another radius in the 60 degree. So you have to draw another radius, and at last the left angle is of 30 degree. So this is of 30 degree. So by naming all these, that is blue, green, red and yellow, so you get all these as like this one. So this is the pie chart we have to draw for this problem. So students, this is the model question paper I will solve you for this for the public exam. So you will practice this question paper, and also with reference to this question paper you have to practice the problems in your textbooks also. So we will meet you in the next video. If you are not subscribed till now, you have to subscribe our channel. And also, if you like this video, give a like for this video. So we will meet you in the next video. Thank you one and all.